If you're a man over 60 and you've noticed things aren't working like they used to down there, I want you to listen closely, because the problem might not be aging. It could be what you're doing every single morning without even knowing it. The truth is, there's a specific trick that can dramatically improve circulation to your most vital areas, and it doesn't involve pills, prescriptions, or awkward appointments. As a doctor, I've seen this one simple change give men back their energy, their confidence, and yes, their performance. I beg you, don't skip this, because skipping it might be the reason your mornings feel frustrating instead of strong. I'll walk you through exactly what it is and how to start using it in just a moment. Let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Dr. Alex, and I've spent over 20 years helping men over 60 improve their circulation, hormone health, and energy naturally. I've seen firsthand how simple lifestyle changes can make a huge difference, even for men who thought it was too late. What I'm about to share isn't based on gimmicks or miracle cures. It's based on real science, real case studies, and real results. And it starts with your very first decision each morning. In this video, I'm going to show you one simple food-based trick that can support blood flow, performance, and even your mood, all without medication. And at the end, I'll also bust a dangerous myth about aging and male health that could be keeping you stuck. Or if you've been quietly wondering if you'll ever get that spark back, stick with me, because this could be the turning point you've been hoping for. Let me ask you something personal, and it's okay if you don't say it out loud. When was the last time you woke up feeling energized, confident, like yourself down there? Because if you're like many of my patients, mornings have gone from being your strongest time of day to the moment that reminds you something's off. Maybe it starts with stiffness, and not the good kind. Maybe you've stopped feeling that spark altogether. Or maybe it's hit or miss, and you've been quietly wondering, is this just aging? Here's the truth. Aging changes your body, yes, but it doesn't mean you have to accept poor performance, weak blood flow, or that uncomfortable feeling of not being ready when it counts. The real issue? Most men over 60 are doing 3 things in the morning that are accidentally sabotaging their circulation before the day even begins. Number 1, skipping breakfast entirely, thinking it's saving calories. Number 2, loading up on sugar or caffeine, which spikes blood pressure and constricts your vessels. And number 3, this is the big one, missing a specific nutrient that fuels nitric oxide, the very thing that allows blood to flow freely to your brain, your heart, and yes, to your most private areas. Without it, your blood vessels stay tight and narrow, your energy dips, your confidence fades, and unfortunately, your signals down there become unreliable. I've seen this cycle happen to men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, and they all thought the same thing. It's just part of getting older, but let me tell you something. It's not just age, it's fixable. And it starts with one simple change to your morning routine. I'm going to walk you through that change in just a minute. What to eat, when to eat it, and why it works. But first, I want to make sure you understand why this matters, because when you improve circulation first thing in the morning, you're not just supporting your performance, you're improving memory, heart health, energy, and even your mood. Blood flow is life flow, and right now, it might be working against you, but it doesn't have to. All right, let's talk about what actually works. There's one food I recommend again and again to my male patients over 60, and no, it's not expensive, exotic, or hidden behind some supplement paywall. In fact, it's probably sitting in your grocery store right now, or maybe even in your fridge. Watermelon. Yep, that sweet, refreshing fruit you've probably eaten your whole life. Might just be the simplest key to better blood flow down there. Here's why. Watermelon is rich in an amino acid called L-citrulline, and this little nutrient is a game changer for men's health. When you eat watermelon, your body converts L-citrulline into L-arginine, and then into nitric oxide, a compound that literally tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. The wider your blood vessels, the better your circulation. The better your circulation, the stronger your performance, and the more energy and confidence you feel all day. Think of nitric oxide as nature's version of WD-40. It keeps everything flowing smoothly, where, and when it's needed. And guess what? Some studies even show that L-citrulline can improve erection hardness and blood pressure regulation without any of the side effects you'd see from pills. But it's not just about performance in the bedroom. Improved circulation also means better brain function, lower heart strain, and even less fatigue after walking or climbing stairs. Now here's the important part. How you eat it matters. If you just nibble on a slice once a week, you probably won't notice a difference. So let me give you 3 quick science-backed tips to make this work for real. Tip number 1, eat it first thing on an empty stomach. Don't pair it with toast, eggs, or a full breakfast. To absorb the L-citrulline properly, your body needs minimal interference. So grab a bowl of watermelon as the first thing you eat after waking up, ideally within 30 minutes of rising. You can follow it up with your regular breakfast afterward, but let the watermelon go in first, solo. That gives your blood vessels the best chance to benefit. Tip number 2, don't skip the white part. The light pink and white part of the watermelon, the part near the rind that people usually toss out, that's actually the most concentrated source of L-citrulline. Blend it into a smoothie or cut it into chunks. It doesn't taste bad, and your body will thank you for the boost. Tip number 3, make it a daily habit, not a one-time fix. Most men who see results from this aren't doing it once. They're doing it daily, or at least 4 to 5 days a week. It's like exercise or brushing your teeth. The benefits build over time. Stick with it for a few weeks, and you may notice better energy, clearer thinking, and fewer frustrating mornings. Watermelon, cheap, delicious, natural, and scientifically backed to support men's circulation. It's not hype, it's not a shortcut. It's just one small choice you can make in the morning that can have a powerful effect throughout the rest of your day and night. But before you head to the fridge, there's one more thing you need to know, and it's something most men get completely wrong about aging. Now, before you grab a bowl of watermelon and call it a day, I want to address something I hear from men all the time. It's the myth that bothers me the most, and quite frankly, it's the one thing that keeps many men from ever improving their health down there. Here it is. I'm over 60. It's normal to slow down. This is just how it is now. And to that, I say, absolutely not. Yes, your body changes with age, but age is not a disease. It's not an automatic shutdown, and it's certainly not the end of your vitality. I've seen men in their 70s and even early 80s come into my office feeling frustrated, tired, embarrassed, and walk out just a few months later, feeling like they've added years back to their life. Why? Because they stopped believing that myth, and they started treating their body like a living system that could still respond to the right input. Just like muscles can grow stronger at 65, with the right exercise, your circulation, your energy, and yes, your confidence can absolutely improve too. And since you've stayed with me this far, here's a bonus tip. I give my best patients, it pairs perfectly with the watermelon habit and costs nothing. Go for a brisk 10-minute walk immediately after breakfast. That light movement helps shuttle nutrients through your bloodstream, keeps your arteries responsive, and supports both heart and hormone health. Plus, walking right after breakfast has been shown to regulate blood sugar, which is directly linked to male performance. So, tomorrow morning, start with a small bowl of watermelon. Wait 20 minutes. Then go for a walk, even just around the block. That combo, movement plus nitric oxide fuel, is what I call the morning reset. You're not stuck, you're not too old, you're just one morning away from starting a better chapter. So let's quickly recap. If you're a man over 60 and you've been feeling off, less energy, weaker performance, or just not like yourself, it's not just age, it could be your morning routine. By adding one simple food, watermelon, especially first thing in the morning, and pairing it with a light 10-minute walk, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to boost blood flow, improve stamina, and support your confidence. And remember, Eat it on an empty stomach. Don't skip the white part near the rind. Make it a daily habit. Add a light walk after breakfast. It's simple, natural, and completely within your control. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up so more men like you can find this advice. Subscribe to Health Intent if you want weekly tips to feel stronger, sharper, and more confident in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. And let me know in the comments. Will you try the watermelon habit tomorrow? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And who knows, your comment might help someone else take their first step too. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next video.